Hello and welcome to another episode of Battletech 3025 Extended. No, I'm getting it all wrong. Battletech Extended 3025 mod playthrough career thing. Ah, man. Another great start. I've just had to mess about with the bloody light behind me again. I switched the camera on and there's like this big white patch showing up for some reason. I guess the light got knocked and the angle on the screen is different. I have no idea. Either way, I had to fiddle about with it, and that made my beginning super awesome while you just watch me fanning about with something behind me. Hey guys, good to see you all. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you all had good weekends and all of that. I'm looking forward to blowing some more mechs up, and we got a buttload of stalkers, haven't we? Look at this, Jesus. 5 different types, well, 5 stalkers, 3 different types of stalker. We've got the 4P, the 4N, and the 3F. Well, that's going to be fun, isn't it? So I've travelled us to somewhere, wherever here is, and we're ready to do contracts. They're all pretty tough here, though, so there might be some running away and screaming. But we'll try this one first. Just a straight up battle in the Badlands. 3.5 skull. Breakers in easy. In theory. And away we go. Right, what are we going to take out with us? Okay, so we've got our ERPPC Stalker. And a PPC Stalker. Laser boaty one. Okay, let's swap those around. And the LRM-20 Stalker. Okay. It's going to be a little bit hot in this environment for that, but hopefully we'll cope. We're definitely going to need everyone that's got coolant vent in for this environment. Coolant vent, coolant vent, coolant vent. Okay. Cool. Good to go. So the mod seems to be going pretty well so far. I think it's had over 1,400 downloads, which is nice. Well, that's unique downloads, by the way. So, yeah, hopefully other people are enjoying this as much as I am. That's right, Rylan. 60 hull missiles. Yeah, you're no longer a short-range wrecking ball. You're a long-range one now. I skimmed the 2 episodes I missed to make sure you didn't kill me. Yeah, no, you're fine. We had, I think, was it a close call or 2 with Catch, maybe? There was definitely one mission where I had to eject him. Things were going really badly in that one. We were just getting rained on with LRMs and sensor locked. It was horrific. So we had to withdraw from that, but most of the other ones I think have been alright.
Command interface
yeah.
Initiated.
Time to get paid.
Okay, what's where? Destroy enemy units over there. Cover there. Cover here.
Coordinates received. Location confirmed.
Full lance of stalkers. Nothing but stalkers. So I'm going to be slow as hell. Going to take some plodding about. But we should be able to hit hard and from far away with this many. Yeah, that's right. I lost the comm system, and I was debating whether to eject catch or not, knowing I'd lose the comm system, but I decided his life was worth slightly more than a comm system. Only just, though. It was a close call.
Receiving you. Got it.
Okay. That's the only cover for miles around. Right. I'm thinking about maybe setting up some kind of ambushy type situation here. Try and lure them in with catch. This means, again, sending catch into the into the danger zone. Ah, thank you. Thank you very much for the resub, Rylan. Really appreciate it. What do we got? We got an 80-ton vehicle, a 60-ton mech. That's all we see so far. Nothing too scary though. What's going on here? Oh, yeah. I was all confused. I was like, why is Rylan up an initiative on everyone else? He hasn't got that skill. What's going on? Oh, it's because one of these stalkers is the 4P, isn't it? The heavy mech. So I'm just going to reserve Rylan. Because I want to rain down Lermy death on something. Hopefully that vehicle. Alright, let's get catch. Where can I get catch to while still being in range? Might be out. Don't want to chance it. That one should be in. Yeah, for sure. Okay.
Move order received.
Sensor lock. Ah, another 80-ton vehicle over there. Well, we'll deal with this one first.
Sensors locked on.
A demolisher. Okay, definitely want to deal with that while it's far away. And Rylan is up.
On the move. Copy that.
Rylan smash. Oh, look at that death rain. Awesome. Right, not much left of him. Front is well and truly open. Right, nobody else is going to be able to get any lines of sight. So we'll just hit done with those and wait for things to get a bit closer. Okay, so same again.
What's up, boss?
Let's keep retreating catch bit by bit.
On my way.
Of course, this whole roll and maneuver works a lot better with almost anything aside from a stalker, really. Anything that doesn't have one pip of movement. But we're making do. That amount of firepower is too much to pass on.
Orders. Confirmed.
Having these long-range missiles is really, really useful while I don't have direct lines of sight.
Reporting. Enemy vehicle eliminated.
Okay, we still appear to be missing something from this lance. Perhaps another mech. Either way, I'll be dealing with the vehicles first, because you know how I feel about dual AC-20s.
Waiting for the shot. Receiving you. Roger. I've got a sensor lock.
Right. Rain of death once more. Oh, he's going to get a bit hot. Coolant vent. Let's keep that rate of fire up.
Now let's see how you handle this. One more for the trash heap.
Good job. How you doing, Gromulus? Done.
Stabilizing. Engaging coolant system.
Oh, I do love it when when you one-shot kill things with the LRMs. It's quite satisfying. Ostrock, okay.
Good to go. I copy.
Yeah. Oh, we will get some plus stability damage LRMs eventually, I'm sure.
Target.
I'll be looking out for them. Ryland's saying nice stability damage too. Wish some of those LRMs were plus stability. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we all know by now, you absolutely whip up that bar with the stability damage when you've got the bonus stability damage long range missiles. Fantastic for knocking stuff over, or you know, making stuff primed for being knocked over anyway. Right, what are we going to do now? Let's get Doyle involved. Yeah, I read your comment. It looked it looked like a raccoon to me. It didn't look red at all, but okay. I'll take your word for it. I'm sure you watched the full episode. I didn't.
All weapons committed.
Either way, neither of those species are native to the British Isles, so I don't know where she got it from.
I've been sensor locked. How's it going? Heading out. Got a lock.
Right. And we get a line of sight to him. Probably not. Oh, Ryland's getting a taste of his own medicine there by the looks of it.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace. Looks like enemy reinforcements.
Alright, Gromulus. Oh, Gromulus can see from where he is. That works out nicely. Brutal. You see, that looks like a red panda. The thing in the video looked more grey to me, but I could be wrong. Oh, they're over there, are they? I see. This is fine. We can still keep fighting from this little patch of trees.
Commander?
Catch, what are we going to do with you? You're in sense lock range there. Looks like it.
Moving out.
That's a strange looking dog.
Systems holding.
What are we gonna do? Come on, die. No.
Enemy
Well,
mech. Critical damage.
at least he should be falling over. Yeah, there we go. Should be able to finish him now. Want him out of the way so we've got time to cool down before the reinforcements arrive. And there's still one thing missing from that lance. Still not shown up. I hope it's not stuck off the map somewhere. 'Cause that would be really annoying. Right, let's finish him with Gromulus, because then we can give Rylan a turn to cool down. He's going to need it.
Tango's trash.
Yeah, I think red pandas are endangered, Sarge. I think all pandas are, probably.
Standing by. Position confirmed.
Okay, so there is something on the map. It's just way deep. Right. Reserve Ryland. Well, something from this lance had LRMs, I believe.
Reporting.
So
Enemy
I'll
contact.
want to be figuring out what that is and smashing it. Could be the 65 tonner. There's a lot of 65 ton mechs that do have missiles. So what I'll do is I'll sensor lock that first and figure out what it is.
Sensors locked on.
Okay, so that does have LRMs.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, we're still too hot to fire all three. Damn. Okay, 2 will do.
Locked on
Do some
target.
stability damage to him. Harry, behave yourself.
Standing by.
Now what? Now what? Should I risk it? No, let's not risk it, because we're running hot anyway. We could do with the turn of cooling.
Ready for order.
Well, that's what we'll do instead.
I'm showing minor damage.
Oh joy, an archer. Okay, you just became the new priority.
Standing by.
They actually serve puffin in restaurants in Iceland, do they? Or was it like a family serving it or something? So we're discussing. Apparently, Rylan once ate a puffin, and then afterwards found out that they're endangered, and felt so guilty that he made a donation to a puffin conservation fund.
Damage is minor, Commander.
Apparently, they taste like mushroom steak, and not chicken. Oh, Gromulus is getting smashed. Oh no. Oh no.
Waiting for orders.
Right, let's get Catch over here. We need to down that archer. Because obviously archers are the scariest thing in this mod, in my opinion. Well, them and stalkers, anything with dual L or M20s. Wow, they serve it in restaurants and they weren't even aware that they're endangered. For fuck's sake, Harry.
Moving to position. Got it.
Hey, Catch.
Scored a critical hit.
What am I going to do? Let's move Ryland forwards a bit because he's got some armour.
Firing on target.
What's going on here? Just want to re-angle. There we go. Right, finish this guy. Oh, I'm not going to be able to, am I? Damn.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
And we've still got the Jaeger mech to worry about as well, of course. Also has a nasty amount of firepower to it.
Minimal damage on that.
But the archer is still the priority until that goes down. What's left? 25 hit points on him.
Good to go.
Okay, Ryland should be able to finish this, maybe, perhaps. What? I could use coolant vent. Yeah, let's do it. Let's not mess about with this. I think it's going to take a couple of LRM-20 launches to get enough accurately hitting the centre. This is probably overkill, but I want to be sure. Don't want another round of that archer shooting at me.
Enemy down.
Okay, so you're a rifleman then. There's only one 60-ton mech that carries 2 large lasers and 2 AC-5s. It's nice that the rifleman shows up quite often. It's
Damage is light.
because I mean there are a fair number of 60-ton mechs around in the game, and they are definitely the best of the 60-tonners. So it makes things a little bit more challenging than another dragon or a quick draw that's just going to go splat really easily and not have much firepower. At least the rifleman can sit back, being a nuisance. Okay, what are we doing now? We're killing the Jaeger mech, I think. So, what's he doing? Oh, he's pretty fresh. Right, where's Gromulus? Let's do some stability damage, because Gromulus is, of course, packing 3 PPCs, but 2 of them are ER PPCs, and in this version of the game, they've got plus 10 damage and stability damage as well, taking it up to 50. Like plus 30 stability damage. Right, we're going to aim for the centre, and we're going to do a bunch of stability damage to him. Lovely, look at that. That yellow bar shooting right up. Just need something to knock him down now, which will be Doyle. And then hopefully we'll finish him off with Catch and all these lovely lasers. Come on, fall over.
Critical damage detected.
There he goes.
Ready.
We don't really need to fire everything, do we? Maybe we'll keep one medium in.
Copy.
Just in case some of them go off target. That'll do the job. Right. We got left.
Hostile removed.
That's 75 tonner. Perhaps the next thing we'll be shooting. Reserve Island for now. Black Knight. Okay. Don't see too many of those. He's not going to fare too well in this environment, is he? Well, that heat is already built up. He's not far from shutting down already. There's another 75 tonner behind the rifleman as well. Okay, right.
What's up, boss?
How are we going to do this? Well, I guess we'll just plough everything into the Black Knight for now. Just 2 LRM-20s, I guess. Sarge says, I used the rifleman in tabletop. They have the ability to flip their arms. Can be a big surprise to players who aren't used to a mech with that ability. Well, so it just flips them and shoots them directly backwards when it feels like it. Is that what you mean? So yeah, I could see that being a surprise.
Ready for orders.
Pretty nasty. Brutal. Kind of already past the stage of needing Black Knight parts, aren't I? Yeah, let's just shoot him in the CT.
Reporting. Critical hit.
How has he not fallen over? Wow.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech
Okay,
destroyed.
that's him dealt with. So just the remaining 2 reinforcement mechs now.
Receiving you.
And I guess, well, first of all, I'll pull Catch back a little bit. Just so he's not right on the front line anymore. He's taking the most damage, I think. But I want to find out what this 75 tonner is. Let's have a look. Stalker 4P. Okay. That's a pain.
Orders. Sensors locked on.
Gonna sense lock the Stalker. I think Ryland's going to be the only thing that will be able to see to shoot at it. Or maybe not. Maybe I can get a line of sight with Doyle. Doyle's undamaged, so don't mind him being on the front line. I have to switch off one of the PPCs.
Engaging target.
Waiting for orders. Target acquired.
Just do a little bit of early damage to this Stalker. So when he finally comes fully into view, it won't take us quite as much effort to knock him down. Right, Gromulus looks like he's just going to take a turn to lose some heat, since I can't get a line of sight to that Stalker anyhow. But I think we'll probably end up killing this rifleman this round. Just one or two mechs aiming for the center torso of that should knock it through.
Standing by.
So they don't have a lot of armor. So what's he got now? He's open. Yeah, 40 internals remaining.
Waiting
Yeah,
for
shouldn't
order.
really be a problem, should it? Let's use the resolve just to be sure. 40. Yeah, that'll be plenty and barely builds up any heat at all. Okay, just the stalker left now.
Receiving you.
Let's rain some death on it with Rylan. Where you going, Stalker? Oh, why didn't you walk up the ramp with your mate, who's now a smoking wreck? Where do you think you're going?
Commander. Affirmative.
Apparently, he's not stupid.
Got a lock. Ready
Needs
for
plenty of work doing to him, though.
order. Moving to position.
Call and Vent is ready again with Ryland, so that means we can fire all three of the LRM-20s. This is going to hurt him. This is going to hurt. Even with 20% damage reduction, this is going to hurt. Ooh, look at that. Right, so he's opened up in that right torso now.
Receiving you.
I think that's the only line of sight we're going to be able to get, though, because he's being awkward
Roger.
and hiding from us. What are you going to do now, Stalker? Okay, everything's fine. Right, he's starting to get a little bit hot now, though, isn't he?
On it.
That torso surely going to come off. No? Must be close, though.
Critical hit.
Must be close. Let's have a look. 12 hit points. Yeah. Very close. Right, we can afford to do some precision striking now. Let's get this guy finished.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Standing by. Hostile removed.
Mission successful.
Oh, that was nice and easy to start with, wasn't it? Nobody injured. All good. Well, that's a good thing, because I think all the missions on this location are in a hot environment, so I'm going to need to keep using the same pilots for it. Just trying to see if there's anything useful for us to take. Not really anything I particularly want here, you know. Okay. Well, we'll take a piece of Black Knight because they don't show up that often. And finish off a rifleman, I guess. Something to sell if we need to. I can still see a white spot in my camera somewhere. That bearish. I don't know what's going on with the lighting. Does it help if I do that?
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
No, not especially. Definitely, some things moved. I think perhaps the light behind me has been knocked, so the angle's changed. I'll have to work on that at some point. I haven't got time to do it right now, though. Right. Should I check XP? I guess, just in case.
Yes, Commander.
Ah, awesome. Rylan has now maxed out gunnery.
Training complete.
Yes, Commander. Standing by.
Great stuff. Okay, on to the next one. No, it's not that shell. Like, that's way lower. Like, whatever it is like at my shoulder height. It's literally just the light reflecting off the screen. Let's do this 4-skull assassination. It's up the salvage as well in case there's anything good here. Ah, crap. I need to put that rifleman in storage. Never mind. I'll remember to do it afterwards.
Command interface initiated.
Actually, Shane, you might be right. It might be the heater showing up there. That's weird because that hasn't moved. So how is the camera picking that up all of a sudden? Willow's down there. Now I'm pointing over there. She thinks I was going to stroke her. Oh, sorry, little one. Am I confusing you? Okay, let's try moving that then. Is that better? Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, it must have been that then. Hard to tell because the size that I'm looking at. Oh man, it's like I don't know, what is it, like 3 inches by 2 inches size of the screen that I'm able to view. Just because in OBS, basically the preview of what I'm broadcasting is very tiny. I've got a huge big chat box and a big thing for people subscribing and all of that, and then this tiny little preview window. Right, let's get on with the mission finally. What is where? Oh wow, okay. Oh yeah, it's an assassination, isn't it? And quite a horrible environment to be doing it in. So where do I want to go? Looks like there's only really one place to go. I mean, I could go all the way up there. Well, either I go up this road, deal with all this stuff, or I could try going up here into these trees and try to deal with that stuff isolated. Let's try that. Let's go this way.
Position confirmed.
Confirmed.
Keep your eyes peeled, Commander. This looks like an ideal place for an ambush.
Location confirmed.
Position confirmed.
Roger.
Move order received. Heading out.
Okay, we made it to the safety of the trees.
Enemy detected.
Moving to position.
What have we got? 60, 60, 55, 60. Okay, quite a light amount of tonnage compared to what we've got, at least in that lance.
Orders.
Let's reserve Rhineland.
Waiting for the right move.
You forgot the bit about the puffins as well, Shell. They were talking about puffins too. Canteens, red pandas, puffins. Right.
Hey there.
Guess it's time for some sensor locking.
Moving out.
Let's do the nearest target for now. What are you? A quick draw. Okay. So is this going to be a fairly brawly close combat lance, I wonder?
Receiving you.
Can we get a line of sight? Ah, we can. Awesome. Right. Well, let's do Ryland first, just because we'll do as much stability damage as we can to this guy initially, and then we'll try and knock him down and finish him off.
All weapons.
Receiving you. Roger.
Oh crap. No, that is not the target I wanted to see. Oh well. We'll shoot at this guy then, I guess. So 2 quick draws so far. Sarge says if we were okay, we wouldn't be very interesting now, would we? A fair point, Sarge. There, that allows me to see the target I actually want to shoot. Bit late now though, I've had to fire one of my guys at the wrong target.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Systems holding.
Okay, let's reserve. So what just shot at me? What got hit? Romulus got hit by something with a PPC.
Waiting for orders.
What can we do with catch? Can't get him anywhere useful. Never mind. We'll just go here and sense lock, I guess. Sense lock this same guy again. Since we've done the most damage to him, we want to keep hitting him as much as we can.
Waiting for orders. Roger that. Here it comes.
Warning. Detecting mech warrior injury.
Ready for orders.
Awkward. I guess we'll shoot this guy then.
On it.
Everything tastes better with gravy.
Target's taken a critical hit.
Warning. Detecting mech warrior injury.
Is that a second pilot injury on Doyle already? Jesus. Probably not got much cockpit armor left there. Yeah, no, not very much at all. Gonna have to be careful about that. Right.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Ah, man. Right. Question is, do I try to finish this guy? Oh, he's got no weapons. No need. Let's smash that guy instead. So vent some heat first. And smash.
Firing. Full complement on enemy.
Catch, stop abusing Sarge.
Damage minimal.
Oh dear.
Damage minimal. Warning. Armor low.
Oh, I don't know. Shell is well used to the disgraceful men on the internet. I'm sure she'll cope.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech destroyed.
Ready for orders. Heading out.
Let's go for a precision strike on this guy. Unload everything into the CT catch. It'd be nice to just take this guy out in one. Possible. Yeah, we've done it. Nice. Hey Bob, how you doing?
Hostile eliminated. Receiving you.
One PPC should be enough, assuming Gormulus hits somewhere sensible. That'll do. Nice. Okay, so what's that? 3 quick draws down now? There was something else in that lance, though. That I've not seen. Another 60 tonner. A 55 to. Oh no, there's 2 different lances attacking me now. Oh, damn it. Okay. Still, I'm kind of liking where I am. Got all those trees as good cover, and they have to come fairly close to get a line of sight to me, and they're out in the open when they do. No, stop shooting Doyle. I've got no cockpit armor. What was that? I don't know. It's out of my sight at the moment. Oh, crap. Okay. The first thing I need to do is move Doyle, I guess.
Ready for orders. Got it. Engaging. Scored a critical hit.
Need something, Chief?
Oh, really? Is there nowhere? Oh, there's there. Okay. Wow. Just one spot where I can get line of sight. I'll have to do, I guess. Lose some heat. And should we do a precision strike? Yeah, screw it. Let's try it.
Everything I've got.
Oh, that was definitely worth it. Good shooting from catch there.
Got it. Standing by. Got it.
Roger that. Standing by. Standing by. Target confirmed.
You turned out fine, Sarge. There's nothing wrong with you. Oh, what should I do? No. He's got a lot of defense at the moment. It's going to take me a lot of firepower to get through him.
I copy.
And everyone's running a little bit toasty at the moment.
Taking the shot.
Speaking of toasters, did anyone read that thing about there was some American study about toasters and air quality or something. Apparently toasters cause a lot of air pollution in your home. Something like the equivalent of breathing like while you're in traffic, which was interesting.
All weapons, go.
It's all the like oils and crumbs in the toaster getting burned and things like that. Apparently not very good for you to be breathing in. So clean your toasters out. Okay, we're getting there with him. Where's the rest of the stuff though? Why are they not coming to me?
Reserving action.
Make this easier.
I'm showing minor damage.
Catch says, oh, in America we don't make toast anymore, we have drive-thrus. Okay.
Good to go.
Yeah, I guess we'll fire it.
Engaging target.
It would be nice if I can knock this guy over so I can finish him without using resolve, but we've got resolve spare, I guess. drive by breakfast. Just drive past you and throw like a bagel at your head or something. Sausage and egg McMuffin, splat. I don't like the sound of drive by breakfast.
Receiving you. Location confirmed.
Oh, 2 turns till I can drop heat. Oh, that's a pain. Never mind. Alright, what if I switch those off? And maybe one of them on? What if I swap one of them for one of those? Alright, screw it, we'll do that.
Confirmed.
Okay, he's open now. 30 hit points remaining.
Bye.
That sounds like a job for the finisher.
Confirmed.
Alright, switch one of those off. And hope we hit with at least one of these PPCs. There we go, that'll do. Right, can't be much left now.
Commander?
Now what? Am I going to have to go towards the enemy? Probably. Well, first of all, let's just spend a turn losing some
Hunkering
heat.
down.
Right.
What's
Catch.
up, boss?
Sensor lock. That guy. What is he?
Sensors locked on.
Just a grasshopper. Fine. Easy to deal with.
Receiving you. Confirmed.
It's not the southern border they need to worry about in America. It's the northern one. Can't trust those Canadians. Ah, where am I going to go with Doyle? There, I guess, for now.
Receiving you. On it.
Ready for orders. How's it
What we're going to do is catch this turn. Let's go there.
going? Move into position. I've got a sensor lock. I'm showing minor damage. Receiving you. Got it. Got it.
committed. Enemy mech destroyed.
Orders?
Let's reserve Rylan this turn. He's lost enough heat. And it's going to be time for the Reign of Pain. Oh, goddamn, those stalkers have a lot of firepower.
Commander.
Oh, another pilot injury. That's a pain in the ass, because I was hoping to do more missions here. I'm going to have 2 of my hot environment pilots out of action. Not ideal. Oh well.
Got it.
Ready for orders.
Damn, is he still not in the line of sight? Maybe for catch. Yeah, he is for catch. Damn. Need to move people across.
Position confirmed. Roger. Standing by. Moving to position.
Maybe I'll just keep Doyle out of the way. That head is incredibly vulnerable. Oh, hello. What are you? Oh, we never did see what that 55 tonner was, did we? Oh, he's got coolant vent. Oh, crap. That's a brutal thing for an enemy stalker to have. All that firepower and then vent the heat and keep going. Nice. Okay.
Yes, Commander.
Well, he's used it now.
Confirmed.
Yeah, it's probably a Griffin judging from where it's standing, isn't it? It's going to need jump jets to have gotten there. Harry was suggesting it's got to be a Griffin. Right. Now what? What's the state of this guy?
Receiving you.
Not in enough of a state yet.
Aye, aye. Take that.
Alright, we got him now. We got him.
Enemy mech critical damage detected.
Cat should be able to finish this off easily.
Standing by. On my way.
21 hit points. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've got this. No worries.
Firing on target. Hostile removed.
Oh. Wow, that's annoying. Apparently that
On the move.
probable Griffin's decided to run away. He's had enough. He's just watched almost 2 full Lancers get obliterated and he's decided it's time to go home. Not really blame him. Still got that same thing going on with the assassination targets, just sitting at the back doing nothing. Really hope the guy that works on the AI will make a tweak to that. Okay, it's all the way back there.
Ready for orders.
Good to go. Run, don't shoot. Got it. Standing by. Let's move.
Oh god, and this is assassination, isn't it? Just remembered I'm going to have to run to an extraction point as well. I was just thinking to myself, oh Jesus, all this running I've got to do with stalkers just to kill these last two guys. And then it's not even over then, is it? I've got to run for the escape. Oh, right. I'm actually in range of sensor locking this guy. I am, finally. We can start doing some damage to him. With Rylan at the very least. And it's a Griffin. Oh, nice. Actually get a line of sight with Doyle as well. What should we do? Shoot a leg off. There you go. I'll stop him running away from us.
Good to go. All weapons are go. Reporting critical hit.
Ready for orders. Got it.
These stalkers need mobility scooters, don't they? That'd speed things up a bit.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Oh, now he'll be the same speed as my stalkers. Now he's only got one leg.
Waiting for orders.
Oh, this is going to be fun. Missiles! Loads of missiles. All aimed at the CT.
Hostile removed. Aye aye.
Confirmed.
How are we going to represent a walk furiously icon? It's hard because it's only tiny, isn't it? We've got somehow get an angry face and some kind of walking motion going on.
What's up, boss? Let's move.
$80 for the assassination target. Okay. Probably another Victor, is it? I haven't really seen missiles pouring in from its location, so I'm guessing it's a Victor.
Receiving you. Roger that.
We're about to find out. And it's a Victor.
Standing by. Copy that. On it.
Primary target damage, Commander.
Receiving you. On it. Orders. Got a lock.
Good to go. Affirmative.
Ready for orders. Roger.
Holding for tactical advantage. Commander? Heading out. Roger that. Critical hit, Commander.
Okay, so AC-20's gonna come off surely.
Standing by.
Ah, screw it. Let's try aiming for the CT. Try our luck. Get this finished sooner rather than later. Hey, Infernal.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Right, now we've got to run for the end zone. Oh man, look at that. It's fucking miles away.
Receiving you.
Receiving you. On it.
You can't fit 4 LRM-20s on anything. Not. I don't think anything has the tonnage for that, plus ammo.
Heading out. Heading out.
Waiting for orders.
Got it. Position confirmed.
A Highlander can carry 3, same as a Stalker. Only the difference with the Highlander is you get a few heat sinks as well as ammo, or a bit more ammo, depending on what way you go with it.
Order received. Confirmed. Got it.
Affirmative.
Position confirmed.
Standing by.
Standing by. Commander. I copy.
Yeah, the only 100-tonner that I can think of that's got 4 missile slots is the King Crab, and the King Crab,
On my way.
all of those missile slots are in the same torso, so you can only fit like 2 LRM-20s at best in that, just because of the size of them. Right, we've done that finally, but unfortunately we've got a couple of pilot injuries, so it's going to be a pain for doing any more missions here. There was a 5 skull, I think, that I was wanting to do. I have to see. I might have to wait for my pilots to heal up. I don't know. Depends how long they're out for. Hmm. 13 and 27 days. That's a bit too long to wait. Yeah, there's the Highlander that's got 2 missile slots in an arm and 2 in a torso, but yeah, to fit that plus ammo, you'd have to take away so much armor. I mean, you could maybe get away with it if you're sitting way at the back and never get shot at, but it's a bit of a risky way to go, isn't it? Right. What do we want? I guess maybe I'll take the stability gyro. Not a lot else that I actually care about here. Take a couple of pieces of quick draw, finish that off, even though I'm never going to use it. It can go in the museum. I could picture Sarge dragging a battleship along behind his mech. Just so he's got more guns. Right, let's send this crap we've picked up to storage. Why am I going to the barracks? It's not where I want to be. I want to be here in the mech lab. Mech bay, whatever they call it in this one. Right, get rid of the rifleman and get rid of the quick draw. We don't want you. Oh, there's some embarrassing music video going viral from the city I live in. It's terrible. What's it on now? God, 47,000 views. Like, approaching 50,000 views. When my band shot a video that was based around Derby, we got a fraction of that. And yeah, sue me for saying it, but I'm pretty sure our music is a lot better than this thing. But there you go. Enjoy that. Just embarrassing. Right, where was I? Considering doing this or this. Right, hold on. So we've got a battle in the tundra and another assassination. Okay. Yeah, let's try this one. Let's try this one. We're going to have to deal with 2 pilots that don't have the coolant vent, but with it being tundra, that's less of a problem, isn't it? Catch says that reminds me of the Cleveland tourism video. Yeah, it's not far off that, is it? Oh god. And at least it was clear and obvious that the Cleveland tourism video was a joke, right? Okay, let's get Sergeant. Not that. Sergeant, that. And we need Buzzkill, with Catch being out injured for a sensor lock. Right, that will do, I guess. And away we go. Oh man, yeah, it's painful. I have watched it all the way through, but it is awful. And do you see the the superimposed girls like in the shot next to him? Didn't use real like models for it. Just, you know, took some from, I don't know, some video on the internet and superimposed them into his video. It's amazing. Oh, I agree. I agree, Sarge. It should be banned for cruel and unusual torture. Oh, there's so many people watched it. Oh, but then I found this little gem. Where is it? Oh no. No, I've closed it. It's alright, I linked it to Harry. Yes, there we go. I found this little gem afterwards. This cheered me right up. Do not open that if you're at work. Not safe for work. Just the lyrics. Just so you're warned.
Copy that. On my way. Moving to position.
But the way the guy constructs this awesome chill sounding tune and then listen to what he sings over it.
Aye aye. Hey Commander, you seeing this?
One 80-ton mech. Is that all you've got for us? Is that everything? An awesome 8Q. Okay. Oh, it's another day of having an itchy nose constantly. Sorry, like if you're watching this thing, why is he scratching his nose constantly? Because Mal was sat on my lap for about half an hour before I streamed. Because he's a cat, he's made my nose itchy. AF, as the kids would say. Itchy AF. Ryland. Oh wow, only 20% resolve to do a precision strike. May as well give it a crack.
Firing all weapons.
Thanks for his high spirits.
Ready for orders. Heading out. Targeting for an alpha strike.
Smash him up, Sarge. Nice. 3 solid hits. Oh no, what's going on here? I think he's got backup.
Systems holding.
Can't see where it is or what it is yet. Never mind. I'm heading for this patch of trees here. We'll have some cover soon enough.
Firing all weapons.
Another quick draw.
My armor's getting stripped off.
Yeah, definitely. Sarge is saying, love the 8Q, one of the better 80 tonners. Yeah, I definitely agree, just because you can actually fit some weaponry in it, can't you? Hate the Victors. Obviously, the Chargers are completely appalling generally as well.
Good to go.
Right, Rylan, let's make the most of that awesome being on the ground. And smash its CT up.
Roger that. That hit something good.
You talking about that video? Catch says that guy needs to learn how to use his powers for good. Yeah, he's clearly a talented musician.
Roger.
It's an amazing tune. 65. I don't need to be firing everything, do I? Oh, we can fire that for heat neutral. Yeah, let's do that. It's more than enough.
And that's the way we do it. Yes, Commander. Roger.
Nice. There's actually not amazing chances to hit there for Sarge, but he's managed to land all 3 shots on target.
Roger. Locking in all weapon systems. Target's taken a critical hit.
Let's go.
Sarge is asking, don't I have some 8Q parts in storage? I think I might have 1 piece. Maybe 2. I don't know. I trashed the mech here, so I'm only getting 1 piece out of this mission. Well, the main reason I wasn't fussed about it is because I've got these 3 stalkers that I'm happy with. Obviously, 3 85-ton stalkers, and then this stalker 4P with the 3 LRM-20s. I think that comfortably carries 320s better than the awesome 8Q would. Anyhow, so I wasn't too fussed about taking it. Had I not had this massive overflow of stalkers in my possession, I probably would have tried a bit harder to get good salvage out of that 8Q. But I think we're all good with all these stalkers at the moment. I'm looking for things that are bigger now. I want obviously Highlanders and King Crabs, Atlases. Maybe some of the other special things we've seen. Obviously, reason I'm heading towards Davian space or fighting in this area is because we want to try complete that Night Star we got, what was it, 2 pieces of? That would be amazing if we can have one of those to play with.
Affirmative. Confirmed.
But they are, of course, super rare, so I don't know, I might end up never finding the rest of one, which would be a little bit depressing.
Got something you want done?
But I suppose it all depends on how long you want to carry a playthrough on for. Like, if you're willing to play for long enough, you'll see everything eventually, even the super rare stuff, but it certainly doesn't pop up very often. It's only very rare if fighting Davian, says Harry. So you just need full assault Davian Lancers to face. Yeah, so very rare is 1 down from the rarest, which is extremely rare. Very rare is still quite rare.
Receiving you.
I've played a lot of hours across this campaign plus my non-stream one, so I can assure you it still doesn't pop up that often. But we will try. We will look for it. What have we got? Oh, 2 90-tonners. This could be promising, couldn't it? Let's see what you are. Oh, goddamn. My least favourite of the 90-tonners. Oh, that's good, though. That's a good one. So, yeah, we got the Cyclops 10Z, which I really don't rate. Like, sure, the battle computer's nice, but you can't fit enough guns in it for a 90-ton assault mech. I want more guns, personally. This guy, on the other hand, the Highlander 733C, that is awesome. I'll happily take parts for that. So, this is, I'm pretty sure this is a new variant added in for the mod. This one packs an AC-20 instead of an AC-10. Still, scary, scary Highlander. But we want to try to headshot this if we can.
I copy.
Start with trying to knock it down, though. Catch, I've found some. I actually found some on my non-stream career. So, you know, I've spent like literally hundreds of hours looking for Gauss rifles and Gauss ammo. Like, all I do in my offline playthrough is I travel from Lost Tech planet to Lost Tech planet, like over and over, like all the, you know, former Star League Defense Force locations. They're the ones where it can show up. And eventually, finally, I found a Gauss rifle and a ton of Gauss ammo at one of the locations. And then about 2 hours later, I found another one. I couldn't believe it. I was like, it's taken me this long to just find one, and then 2 show up within the space of a couple of hours of each other. Unbelievable.
Waiting for orders.
So it can happen. It can definitely happen. I can vouch for that now. It happened for me, finally.
Receiving you. Heading out.
Oh man, I can't remember which systems they were now, but yeah, it's just keep looking in the places that have former Star League Defense Force presence. All of those, and I was literally, that's all I do on my other campaign, is I travel from one of those locations to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next, so that everywhere I go to has a chance of Lost Tech. And eventually you will find something, but again, like, bear in mind, what's this?
All weapons, go.
Oh man, that's like 4 quite long playthroughs I've done to just find those 2, both in the same playthrough. So, like I say, it's been hundreds of hours in total before I've actually had them show up. They are rare, but it can happen.
Move.
Yeah, just SLDF presence. That's right, Catch. That's all you need to look for. Any planet that's got that is a potential for it. But it's just a really, really low chance.
Not much armor left in that location.
No worries, Catch. See you later.
Aye, aye.
Okay. turn on all the lasers and try for this headshot. Really, really would love to get maximum salvage out of this Highlander. And this laser-armed mech is our best chance of it. Come on, Buzzkill. Oh, Jesus, really? Not a single one in the head? You've got 8 frickin' lasers. What more do you bloody need? Okay. I guess. It's over to Ryland. See if we can knock him down. And yeah, Harry's right. The Night Star is definitely not as rare as Gauss ammo.
Ready for orders. Confirmed. Got it.
Ready to get it on. Locking in coordinates. Acknowledged.
It's another pilot injury, so that's 3 so far, I think. We've got 1 from shooting him in the head, 2 from knocking him down.
Losing armor left and right here. Receiving you. Target acquired.
I'm going to blow the CT up at this rate, aren't I? Oh no, we got the head. Awesome. Just thinking maybe I should have shot for a side torso instead, but no, we got away with it. It's fine.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, so we will be getting some yummy Highlander 733C salvage at the end of this mission. I think I only took 2 pieces of salvage though, so... Not 2 pieces of chosen salvage, you know what I mean.
On my way.
Shall we do fire all 3 or breaching shot 1? Fire all 3. Damn it. One of them missed. So breaching shot on 1 might have been better. Well, no, I still did 10 more damage than I would have from a single breaching shot. It's just not. It's not much though, is it? Right, Gromulus. What should we do with you? Shall we try for a headshot just for fun? Let's see.
Orders.
Let's see if we can knock him over.
Confirmed.
Doesn't take too much, but I think I can only fire 1 LRM-20 this turn. Oh, I can just about get away with 2. That'll do.
Scored a critical hit.
Just want to kill this as quickly as possible, really. Just get that Highlander salvage in. Not really too fussed about the rest of it.
Orders. Firing on target. That's a kill.
Now, I don't know if we've already encountered one of those Highlanders or not. I don't think I have on this career. So this is probably just our first pieces of Highlander. There's also the awesome piece, but I'm not going to choose that. We'll just see if we get it on the roll. Yeah, no, that's our first encounter with the Highlander 733C. And yeah, I only have one piece of the awesome 8Q, so yeah, never mind. Oh, +2 damage LRM 20, that's better than nothing, but I'd rather have the stability damage ones. 30% stability damage gyro, that's awesome. Oh man, just gonna have to cross my fingers and hope I get lucky, because I'd rather take the 2 pieces of Highlander right now. And not lucky. Never mind. We got 2 pieces of Highlander 733C to be happy about. That'll do for now. Okay. Is this against Davian? No, this is against pirates. Never mind. Still, I think we'll give it a try. We can always pull out if it starts looking too nasty. No joke though, like some of these like 4, 4.5 and 5 skull missions, I've ended up finding them easier than some of the 3 skull missions. Just because, again, as I've said many times, those lancers where you get a buttload of LRM mechs, like at the heavy level, like even if they're at reduced armor, as long as they're out of your sight and you can't hurt them, just having a whole dump load of like 2 lancers worth of LRM mechs firing at you can be absolutely brutal, and that tends to happen more often like at the heavy mech stage, you know, like 70-ton archers, 65-ton Jaeger mechs and catapults and that kind of stuff knocking about. And I mean, you've seen me, when was it, last episode or a couple of episodes ago, had to withdraw from a mission that was like that with all of that nasty stuff. Yeah, once you get onto assault mechs, unless the enemy force is made up of a buttload of stalkers and awesomes, it doesn't actually feel as difficult as those lower end missions with all the archers and the Jaeger mechs for some reason. And like I say, that reason is, you know, LRMs, LRM 20s and LRM 15s everywhere. It's really, really difficult to deal with.
Heading out.
Especially, obviously, when it's coupled with the AI having sensor lock as well. Because then they can just stay away from you, lock you, and rain missiles on the same target every turn. It doesn't matter if you like take that target and brace with it, move with it, whatever you do with it. They'll just sensor lock it again, rain more death on it. And even if you're in cover and you're only taking 1 damage per missile, that still adds up when it's like, you know, 4 to 6, sometimes even 8 mechs firing that many missiles at you.
Roger. On the move.
Hey Naughty Dread, how are you? Good to see you.
Location confirmed. Location confirmed.
Confirmed.
So another assassination mission. Okay. Just taking him where everything is right now.
No problem. On my way. Report. I get you.
Pretty well tried and tested approach for this. I just tend to fight from these trees along here for as long as I can get away with it before moving out. So, first two targets we see are just vehicles. I say just vehicles. Vehicles with AC-20s. Still pretty scary. Right, we've got an 80-tonner up there. Okay.
Acknowledged. Receiving you. Acknowledged.
Yeah, let's not mess around. Let's just fire everything. Just want that dead before it has any opportunity to shoot at me. Good job.
Reporting. Vehicle destroyed. Standing by. Moving to position.
Standing by. Position confirmed.
Oh no, they've got sensor lock. Let's hope they don't have a buttload of missiles in this 80-tonner. Is it going to be an awesome? Yeah, it's an awesome. Oh shit.
Damage minimal.
So, did the sensor lock come from that 75-tonner? I think it did.
No retreat.
Right.
Yes, Commander. Roger that.
Let's get this vehicle out of the way. Another AC-20 armed vehicle. Okay. This time with 4 machine guns as well.
Standing by. Acknowledged.
Smash him up, Rylan. Oh, he's open, but he's not quite dead. 14 internals remaining.
Receiving you.
He's almost gone.
Acknowledged.
If Sarge can finish him off for us, should be able to, really. One of these is bound to hit the front. There we go.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Receiving you.
And Gromulus can just wait a little bit longer. Right, I'm hoping this 75-tonner comes into view next. So he's the one with sensor lock. He's a pain in the ass. Here we go. It's an Orion.
Been sensor locked.
And he sensor locked me again. And you see, even though I've moved Rylan back and another mech forward, the AI is still sense locking the same target again, Rylan. So you can see how when the AI has a lot of LRM mechs, that becomes a massive problem, because there's nothing you seem to be able to do to shake them off the target they've picked, and they'll just keep sense locking the same guy. Well, there is one thing you can do, which is run them way out of range of even being sensor locked, but let's be realistic here, you can't pull that off most of the time. Certainly not in heavy mechs upwards. and for sure not in a bloody stalker at the speed that they move at. So it becomes just like an inevitability that one of your mechs is just going to get absolutely screwed when you're in that situation, which can be a bit frustrating, to be honest. And like I said, the result is that, you know, it feels easier to do some of the higher skull missions than it does some of those where you get all those heavy mechs with all those LRMs. Because you seem to get, I don't know, there's just not as many. The way the Lancers deploy for the top end missions, you just don't seem to get as many mechs that are just packed with LRMs in the same way. So
Orders?
the weapons you're facing are not as brutal.
Got it. Orders.
Monsieur Wrong. Hello, nice to meet you. He says, no, you can't outrun sensor locks. The AI is able to sensor lock across the entire map without appearing on your sensors. I'm not sure that is true. I think it still has to be in range. It can't just do it across the entire map distance.
Position confirmed.
You can avoid them by reserving, though. The AI only locks things that move. You say that, but against this AI, if you reserve, the AI generally will also reserve a lot of the time. So reserving doesn't really get you an advantage. This is against tweaked AI. It's one of the mods that's part of this Battletech Extended 3025 package. So it behaves a little bit differently to the vanilla. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the AI actually does have to obey the rules of sensor lock range. It can't just lock you from wherever it wants.
On it.
Damn, before we managed to finish that Orion off, he's decided to run away. That's annoying, because even though he's almost dead, he can still keep being useful. Yeah, as you can see, keep sensor locking. And now you can see, like, just if anyone was in any doubt over what I was saying, like, you can see I've put Ryland right at the back behind a line of stalkers there. He's obviously not the nearest target anymore. And they've sensor locked him yet again, and he's getting shot at still. So, it's a pain in the ass. And of course, you know, all I can do is try to deal with the enemy mech that's doing the sensor locking as quickly as possible. But if they've got more than one, then you're in real trouble.
Sensors locked on. Orders?
Gonna put vigilance on Ryland because they're obviously just going to keep shooting him.
Standing by.
Ready to get it on. Aye, aye.
Go for the breaching shot.
Receiving you. Moving to position.
And this guy just does not want to die, does he?
Roger.
He's shielding his damaged center torso really well. Okay, Gromulus getting
Damage
shot.
is minor, Commander.
Direct line of sight revealing him. It's not the sensor lock. Are you too hot to shoot this turn? No, he's not. So there's one way around it. Like, once they've got a direct line of sight to something, they can pick a different target.
I'm showing minor damage.
That's worth noting, isn't it? Because they're shooting Gromulus now, even though... or did they sense lock Gromulus instead? I thought the symbol was still over Ryland. But they were shooting Gromulus because there's actually a direct line of sight between these two here.
Yes, Commander.
Right, just one launcher this time.
I've been sensor locked. Waiting for orders.
Come on, Buzzkill.
Target.
Let's get this guy finished. Sick of his sensor lock. That should do it. There we go. Nice.
Everything you
Right. Now that's dealt with, that awesome should have to move towards us. Again, look, Ryland sensor locked again.
I'm hit. Got something you want done?
Systems holding.
Orders. Yes, Commander. Copy that.
Alright, it's time to deal with this. Awesome.
Got a sensor lock.
This one's an 8R, okay. Maybe we have some bits of that, I'm not sure though. A lot of LRMs in this mission.
I'm showing minor damage.
Still not as many as if it was all full of archers. Although to be fair, one of these could be an archer, that's a 70-tonner.
Commander. Location confirmed. Target confirmed.
I don't think Puffins can pilot mechs, Sarge, but if they could, they'd probably be out for revenge, wouldn't they? Coming after Ryland. Oh dear. Right.
Roger.
Just keep focusing on this awesome, I guess. There's the plan. Though he's backed himself into some cover to lose his heat. He's going to be very difficult to damage this phase.
Good to go. Affirmative.
Yeah, let's use breaching shot again.
Engaging.
Since he's got
Target.
so much damage reduction, it makes sense. Even though there aren't multiple targets for me to get full use out of the multi-target breaching shot thing. Can't see these other guys.
Armor's holding, Commander. Nothing to see here. Waiting for orders. Damage minimal. Waiting for orders.
Ryland's taking 2 pilot injuries as well now.
Acknowledged.
But the good news is, coolant vent is now ready. And that means I can fire all of my LRMs again. Although, against that much damage reduction, I'm not really going to do much. I just don't have any other targets, so... What should I do? Should I just... I might just brace, actually. Let's wait, because maybe next turn he'll move and shoot and he won't have quite so much damage reduction. And being in a hot environment, you've got to think carefully about what you're spending your heat on.
Light damage. Holding firm.
Okay.
Standing by. Aye, aye.
So he's not got quite as much damage reduction this turn. Oh man, this is still going to take a while. 40% damage mitigation. Still shooting at an 80-ton assault mech, of course. It's going to take some work, though his stability's nowhere near as good now. Sarge is taking a pounding as well. Look at that. His stability's not looking too great.
Got something you want done?
I might have to go for a vigilance with Sarge just to reduce that stability. So the amount of LRMs knocking about, he could get knocked down feasibly next turn if I hadn't done that. And we all know what happens when people get knocked down. The AI will just drill the crap out of you. And we don't want to get Sarge killed, do we?
Let's get this done, folks.
On the other hand, we have knocked down that awesome, which is good. One might even say it's awesome. So that means Ryland should be able to drill him with a load of LRMs. I think that's what we'll do. Glad I saved the heat for this moment, because now I'm going to get maximum damage out of all this. Well, almost 20% damage reduction, but better than it being 40 or 60, isn't it? Alright, he's open. We're getting there. Oh, what's all this stuff down here? What have we got? 60, 85, 70. Okay, so that 85, I reckon that's a stalker, because something's been firing a buttload of missiles from over there.
I copy. One more for the kill board.
Okay, so that's that dealt with.
Receiving you.
I guess that'll do then. Sarge is still kind of alright at the moment. What's this? Grasshopper. Okay. Okay. Go for a single PPC breaching shot effort.
That's a miss.
Not what we want to hear, Sarge. Still, he doesn't miss very often.
Receiving you.
Right, Gromulus is a little bit damaged, so we'll keep him behind Sarge. Sarge has got a bit more armor to work with.
Got it.
Definitely feels like a stalker to me. We've already got quite a large collection of stalkers of, of our own. But maybe I'll try for a headshot on that and get another. We still don't have 4 assault level stalkers. Of course, Ryland's still in the 4P. That's the 75-ton stalker. So
Standing by.
there's room for another one.
Commander.
Right, what should we do with you? That's not great chances, but so he's out of cover though, so everything that I do land will be full damage. Maybe we'll do this then.
Affirmative.
Yep, that was worth it. Sarge says, I'm not perfect, but almost. And modest, too.
Receiving you.
Yeah, let's do it.
Got it.
Seeing a lot of orange. That was nice. Good stuff. Again, that seemed worth it to me. So, what we got left? 3 mechs here, and we've still got the elite mech warrior who's sitting at the back there. So, quick draw next. Oh, Sarge has lost quite a bit of armor now as well. Who's actually got armor left at this stage? Is it Buzzkill? Is he in the best condition? Yeah, Buzzkill's completely untouched. Okay.
Ready for orders.
Ready for orders. Roger.
Hey Spartan Roland, how you doing? Ryland says, I will not be destroyed. Nah, you're all good, mate, now. Now we've got rid of that damned sensor lock.
Get it on.
You are safe. For now, anyway, I guess.
I copy.
Sarge needs protection, though. He's going to hide behind Gromulus. I need to get Buzzkill onto the front lines. Because he's the healthiest mech I've got.
Mech warriors, show them what you got.
Naughty Dread says, I love assault mechs, but in this game it's painful trying to get around the map in an assault. Yeah, they're slow. Especially the ones with just a single movement pip. Like the Stalkers, Atlas, King Crab.
Orders. Move order received.
Gonna pop Vigilance on Buzzkill because although he's got the most armor at the moment, that won't last very long if I just sit him out in the open. I just want to move him across these trees, but I also want to be able to fire with him this round as well. Although with shooting like that, it probably wasn't worth it. Just one large laser hitting the target out of 4 there. Yeah, not great. Oh, it's still shooting up Sarge. That damn stalker I'm going to have to get to deal with at some point. He's
Ready for
causing me
orders.
all sorts of problems. It's just going to be one LRM-20 this round, isn't it? Yep. Still,
Engaging.
next turn we can vent some heat again.
Standing by. Moving to position.
Okay, we've got Highlander 733 as well here. First things first, though. We need to get this quick draw dealt with,
Roger.
since he's already damaged.
Take that.
Yeah, and that is a stalker after all. 3H. Don't think we've got one of those, have we? We've got 2 4Ns, a 3F, and a bunch of 4Ps. Be nice to add one of these to our collection of many stalkers, but I think the priority at the moment is going to be the Highlander, with that being 5 tons heavier than a stalker. It's a better grab.
Let's move.
Man, we're getting smashed up here.
Roger that.
Obviously the heat not helping because it's slowing down our rate of fire and therefore how quickly we can kill things.
Heavy damage.
But we do have at least 2 of our pilots with coolant vent, which is helping. It would have been nice if I had all 4 of them available for this, but
Good
we
to
don't.
go.
Oh crap, Buzzkill isn't quite able to make the cover there. Oh, screw it. It's
Coordinates received.
too good an opportunity to pass up. Finishing this guy off. Let's get it done.
Locked on.
So that means Buzzkill's potentially going to take 1 round of getting shot at while he's not in cover, but he's got the armor to cope. He is in an assault mech after all.
Losing armor left and right here.
Orders.
Oh man, look at the state of Sergeant Gromulus. Oh. Oh, not good. Not good at all. Buzzkill can't get to that front line quick enough. Alright, what are we going to do with Ryland?
Move order received.
Vent some heat. Fire those missiles. What are we going to shoot? Oh, man. Highlander, I guess, to start with. I need to save up some resolve so we can go for some headshots on it. Other option, obviously, is just knock it down, but it's not doing that much stability damage to it, is it? I need those extra stability damage missile launchers.
Standing
The
by.
LRMs. LRM-20s. Gromulus, back away.
Roger.
Enough resolve for him to go for a headshot, apparently. Well, let's try it.
Confirmed.
Nope. And Sarge is running out of armor fast. Like, the more turns that Stalker gets to keep firing missiles at us.
Aye, aye.
Ugh. I wonder at this rate, he might run out of LRMs before I manage to kill it. We can hope, can't we? Right, keep firing two, I guess, Sarge.
Got something you want done?
Sorry, cats are fighting behind me. Stop fighting.
Roger.
Don't have enough resolve for a headshot attempt here. Never mind. Oh, too hot as well. Ah, crap. Go with that, I think.
Copy that.
Pray for a lucky headshot, I suppose. There's always a chance of that. Didn't happen. Well, that'll cause a pilot injury.
Solid connection on that one. Orders?
And that's too hot as well. Okay, we'll just fire one then. I want to keep the stability damage ticking up on this guy though, rather than just brace and lose heat, because all that might have disappeared by next then. What's he done? He's moved.
Reporting.
Oh, good. Now they're shooting buzzkill. That's good. That is good. That's what we need. Ah, damn it. So he's lost a load of stability damage
Ready for
already.
orders. On my way.
Let's vent some heat with Gromulus. And blast away, I guess. I don't think we're getting much salvage out of this guy, are we? Rylan says, yeah, love it when they shoot buzzkill.
Heavy hits, Commander.
Well, I love it when he's got the most armor. That's
Yes, Commander.
under those circumstances, it is great.
I copy. Firing.
Where's he going? Running away.
Waiting for orders.
Okay, fine. We'll pick on the stalker then, I guess. Buzzkill at the front. Oh, I need to use vigilance. I'm just gonna have to accept. I'm not gonna get that much salvage out of this, aren't I? The survivability is more important. And I've already got 3 pretty smashed up mechs. Buzzkill's the only one that's not so much, but if he's sitting at the front, he won't last long
Receiving you.
against the firepower of these two guys if I don't give him some damage mitigation. Do you know what? This turn, I think we will brace Ryland, lose some heat.
Taking a protective stance.
You're shitting me. I've
I'm under heavy fire.
I've got Buzzkill at the front. I've got Vigilance on him, 60% damage reduction, and still somehow this guy manages to go for Gromulus with all my precious lost tech in him. Ah, still he's overheated himself a bit. He's not shut down though.
Commander. Locking in coordinates. Target acquired.
Commander. Position confirmed.
He has actually run out of LRM ammo, I think. It looked like the LRMs have gone red. Yeah, I said I bet he'll run out of ammo before we manage to kill him, and he has. Well, that's kind of a relief. At least he's not doing as much damage. Right, screw it. I'm not using the resolve then. If they're just going to shoot Gromulus anyhow, what is the point? I may as well just not bother, and I'll save it up for headshot attempts on the Highlander. We still don't know what the assassination target is either. That might be something cooler than the Highlander. I'll have to see. But for now, this guy is what I'd like to salvage the most. Unfortunately, he's pretty smashed up in the CT now. So we might not get more than one piece out of him. And he's also got in range with his AC-10. Ah, crap.
Waiting for orders.
Right, Rylan, what are we going to do? Yeah, no, we can't risk shooting at that guy, so I guess Rylan will shoot at the Stalker instead. Infernal says the assassination target is a charger. Trust me, I read it in the internet. Ever the optimist, Infernal, thank you.
Standing by.
You might be right, though. I hope you're not, but you might be. Right, Sarge, yeah. Oh, hold on. Should I go for the headshot? Probably shouldn't. Let's go for a torso shot.
Locking on target.
Because it's nice to have the chance of getting super lucky and getting loads of mech parts just on the roll. Although I can only choose 3, is it? I think I went for 3 pieces of chosen salvage from this.
I'm here.
Shall we try for the headshot? Oh no, I can't. Not from that angle. Ah, come on, game. What are you doing? No, I can't get in the front arc with Gromulus. Okay. In that case, we'll hold on to the resolve even longer, and we'll just keep shooting at the Stalker.
I copy. Scored a critical hit.
Let's go.
Come on, face me. I want to shoot you in the head.
Receiving you.
Alright, come on, Buzzkill. Can you do it?
Coordinates received.
It's pretty unlikely. Looking at the state of this guy, he's just going to die through CT, isn't he? But we'll have a crack.
Roger.
First laser. Oh, goddamn. Oh well, so that's one piece of salvage from that. At least we've got the excuse to go for headshots on the Stalker now, I suppose. Oh, Rylan can't see anything. In that case, we'll brace for a turn then. Lose some heat. Sarge says if it's a charger, we might not be able to catch it. That is a genuine concern. With these slow-ass Stalkers. That could be the case. Let's hope that it's not.
Orders.
What am I doing? What am I doing? Trying for a headshot, I guess, maybe. Come on, Gromulus. We've not been lucky with headshots today. We got a torso off. That's one way of causing a pilot injury, I suppose.
Ready for orders. Critical hit, Commander. Ready for orders.
Screw it. Just go nuts, Rylan. He's got 1 hit point on the head. Fact. Shall we try it? Shall we? No, it's not really a good idea with missiles, but fuck it. Let's see what happens. We got it! We got it. Head destroyed. Okay, so at least there'll be some reasonable salvage out of that, if not out of the Highlander. It's a shame though. I really would have liked to get good salvage from the Highlander.
On my way. Copy that. On the move.
Acknowledged.
Rylan says no problem. Yeah, good old reliable Rylan.
Yes, Commander. On it.
It's a 95-tonner. It's going to be a Banshee, isn't it?
Aye, aye.
Of course it's a Banshee. We're fighting pirates, so I don't think pirates can get Night Stars, can they? I'm pretty sure this is just going to be a Banshee.
Acknowledged.
I'm here. Confirmed.
Still, isn't there one Banshee variant that's not as crap as the others?
Mech warriors. Show 'em what you got.
Maybe we can hope for one of those. It's the 3E. Awful, awful, terrible, crappy Banshee 3E.
Good to go.
Yeah, you're always hoping for that S. And it's always a damned E. Ugh. Never mind.
I copy.
Primary target damage, Commander.
Waiting for orders. Affirmative.
I mean, technically, Infernal, we could still lose a pilot against this guy. If he gets into punching range. Right, we've opened something up on him already. What was that? Oh, just a useless, empty arm.
Receiving you. Move order received. All weapons are go.
Ready for orders.
Sarge says, well, at least he can't run away from us. He might be able to, actually. The Banshee's still faster than we are, isn't it? There is a chance.
In all weapon systems.
Like, if he decides to start running, I'm actually in quite a lot of trouble back here. Oh, no. Shit. Ow.
Standing by.
Alright, I guess best we can do is sensor lock and rain on him with Rylan. Rylan with the pain rain.
Yes, Commander.
Oh crap, Rylan's hot. It's alright, coolant vent is ready. It's all good. We can keep up the fire rate for now. I'm going to use precision strike though, because yeah, I could really use getting a leg taken off this thing if it's possible. Right, left torso gone.
That hit something good.
Zenith Dante says, make Davian great again. Build a wall. Make Liao pay for it. Nice.
Yes, Commander. Copy that.
side is going to overheat. Ooh, it's looking good. I think we've opened up that leg now. Yeah, I think it is, isn't it, Infernal? He says the Banshee 3 is actually rather fast for an assault, or so the lore goes. Yeah, I think that's so it can get into close combat
Standing by.
and start punching stuff.
Roger.
Oh, crap. We can't target that other leg that I need to get. Ah, typical. Fine, let's go for the CT then. I swear he's going to run away. Like, I'm about to be in a whole pile of trouble if this thing manages to run away from me. Come on, take that leg off. Come on, Ryland, save the day by taking that leg off, please. So he can't outrun us. Oh, come on, it must be hanging on by a thread.
Heavy damage.
Oh, crap. Oh, he's knocked down, though. Okay, okay. Things are good. That's helpful. Because Buzzkill gets a turn next.
Orders.
Buzzkill might be able to carve that leg off. Maybe not, actually, because I don't think I can get the right angle for it. Balls. Okay, well, that's probably the best I'm getting. Oh, I can shoot at it. Right, what's this CT? 69 on the CT? Alright, I may as well just kill him then, I guess. We fire everything. Should work. Okay. I was worried about him just running for the evac and us not being able to keep up with these slow-ass stalkers.
Roger.
That was a very, very real concern.
Confirmed.
But now we've got to run for the extraction point.
Coordinates received. Moving out.
Do you know what would be nice?
Affirmative. Moving to
A decent assault mech that isn't a stalker. Just kind of getting bored of stalkers already.
heading out. Copy that.
I copy.
Just a little bit of variety would be nice.
Mission successful.
Is that all the missions at this location done now? I think it might be, you know. It might be time to move on. But we've got to keep looking for missions against Davian. So we've got a chance of finding more Night Star pieces. Finally, we'll have some variety to replace the Stalker with if we do manage to complete one of those. Oh, look at that Buzzkill cleaning up there. Naughty Dread's asking what mod allows you to move all units at once. It's not a mod. That's in the vanilla. It's just that there are no enemies. So when there are no enemies in sight, you can just move all of your stuff. Ah, would you look at that? We finished off an awesome 8R and a Stalker 3H. All in one mission. Oh, crap. I wanted to take the Highlander part, didn't I? Okay, sorry, Awesome. Sorry. We're not finishing the Awesome. We're taking a Highlander piece. But you never know, we might encounter another one and be able to get 3 bits out of a future mission. Just checking for other stuff. Ah, 30% stability gyro. Ah, I want that. I want that. But we can't take enough. I thought I set this to 3 pieces of salvage. Obviously, I'm wrong. But even so, we got a piece of Highlander. And we're completing a Stalker 3H. So, you know, more variety in our Stalkers. Oh, we got the gyro anyhow. Awesome. It's about time we had a little bit of luck on our side. Oh, that's fantastic news. Minus 30% stability gyro. Obviously, I already rate the stability gyros very highly in general, but with this mod and with there being more mechs with LRMs, they become even more valuable. And obviously, minus 30% is the top level of that gyro. Infernal says, time to replace our Stalker with another Stalker. That's right, Infernal. Well, we can finally replace the Stalker 4P, the 75-ton one, with an 85-ton Stalker. So we'll actually have 4 proper 85-ton assault level Stalkers, which will be nice.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
The Stalker 3H was intended as a siege mech, replacing the twin LRM-10s and large lasers for paired LRM-20s. The Stalker 3H is a powerful fire support mech. Well, that suits, because what I was going to do with it is cram 3 LRM-20s in it, so it'll be playing its role. I'm just checking pilot XP before I get all excited with the building of mechs. So, Buzzkill finally reaches Gunnery 9. That's very handy.
Standing by.
Ryland just a little bit short of another point of guts.
Yes, Commander.
Doyle can get guts 9, so plus 30 overheat threshold, kind of handy. Romulus. Oh yes, nice. So let's get gunnery.
Training confirmed, Commander.
And Sarge. Nice. Gunnery 9 as well. Although he doesn't need it because he doesn't miss much anyway. Right, time for the mech bay. Exciting times ahead. Right, do I even have enough LRM-20 launchers to do this? Probably not. I might have to rip them out of the 4P in order to put them in the 3H. Well, let's just have a look first. Also, just paranoid clicking off onto something else in case of disappearing mech issues. Since I moved that. Right, okay, now we can refit it. And missiles. Right, have a look. Okay, so I don't have any LRM-20s at all sitting around. Right, fine. Simple fix. Yeah, let's just confirm that for now.
Logged in.
Job's done, Commander.
So yeah, we're just going to loot the LRM-20s out of Ryland's Stalker 4P and upgrade him into a Stalker 3H. What's going on here? I swear I clicked base. Why is it not loading up? There we go. I must have misclicked. Right, so here we go. So let's refit this. Yeah, we'll strip everything.
On it.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
Okay. Yeah, that will do me, I think. So let's throw in a comm system. I think +2 is as good as I've got. And do I want to stick the 30 stability damage in this? Should probably stick a 20 in it and stick 30 in something that's going to be on the front line a bit more. So we'll stick a 20 in it for now. And then a couple of heat sinks. And that's done. So, I mean, it's basically the same as the one we just had, only we've got a couple of heat sinks in there as well, so runs a little bit cooler. And maybe 1 extra ton of ammo, I think I put in. Obviously, it's also got more armor as well, because this is an assault rather than just a heavy. And that's that. 9 days for that to build. It's not going to take very long at all. Right, I also want to put that 30%, minus 30% stability damage taken gyro into one of my other stalkers. Just flick off that. So, let's have a look. He's got 20%. He doesn't have one at all. And he's got 30%? Okay, right, so let's refit this one, because this is the one I usually put my sense lock guy in. So, although it feels weird to say it, this is my scout stalker. Not really what they're designed to do, but you know. Alright, do I want to refit any lasers while I'm at it? Do I have any more comm systems? Don't have any more comm systems. Do have an injury resist cockpit mod though, so in the absence of a comm system, that can go in. And yeah, I'm just going to check, see if I've picked up any improved large lasers of late. No, I haven't, so that will just stay as it is. Yeah, we're all good. So that extra bit of stability will come in handy on this mech. And that means I can put a minus 20 into this one. Yeah, because that one, this one hasn't got anything in it. All good. So that's just going to take a day as well. I didn't check see if I've got any improved PPCs actually. I probably haven't. Let's just have a look. Components here. Yeah, no, I haven't. It's all good. So I think that's all I'm going to do for now. We are going to travel. So all of that stuff can happen while we're traveling. Right, so where are we? We're here. Where do I want to go to? We'll go to Bromhead. Middale is former Star League presence. That's useful. Carmichael. Desolate Plains, and then these two are pointless, aren't they? They're really low. Although that is a flashpoint against Davian. It's probably not high enough level for us to find the bits that we need. So, do I go to Bromhead and then we can go Merlin, Middale, and Carmichael, and Desolate Plains, I suppose. They're all kind of possible for the kind of stuff we're looking for. Alright, let's head here first. Let's go to Bromhead. This is high level. How many days? 16 days. Are we going to actually get all our repairs finished in time? Hey Nexus, how you doing? Commandant Steiner, do you think it wise to take such a small mech for your scouting mission? No, you're right, it should be an Atlas, shouldn't it? A good old Steiner scouting lance.
I've got the financial report.
Okay. They're all going to be finished. Awesome. So we're going to have a full lance of assault level stalkers to play with by the time we arrive.
That work order you submitted is complete.
Okay. Well, since everything's done and we've still got 5 days of travel, I guess I should refit this Stalker 4P here. What do we got? What should I do with it? I guess I can just put some LRM 15s in it or something, kind of. How many missile slots does it have? Oh, it's only 3. All right. Oops, it's all going wrong. Heat sinks, I guess. Stability gyro. Heat sinks. And some lasers. What are we going to put in? I keep my plus 10 damage nice ones. Something else, so let's just cram in some of these and we're done. No, that's too many lasers, let's go for an extra heatsink. There we go. That's terrible. I'd rather that was just 3 LRM 20s, but we don't have any, so this will do instead. Probably way more ammo than I can use since that's 3 15s, but it'll just make it easier when I do get 20s. I'll just rip everything out except for the ammo and just plonk 3 20s in. So yeah, that will be our backup LRM mech for if our Stalker 3H gets damaged and we need another one for a mission in the meantime. So that'll do fine. Alright, let's carry on with our travels. We're going to be at Bromhead in just a few days. And hopefully there'll be something we can do to smash in the Davian faction and look for more pieces of that Night Star. What was it? Night Star 10C or something? I forget now. Gromulus is tinkering with an LRM. We're kind of short on LRMs, Gromulus. What are you doing? Oh, he's made us a +1 damage LRM 15. All right. And he's injured himself, so it cost him a few fingers. But we got an improved LRM launcher out of it. I guess nice job, kind of. If you don't mind losing fingers. What do we got here? Oh, there's an LRM 20. I can't be bothered to buy it though. We should be able to pick them up in salvage often enough. We fight enough bloody archers, don't we? Right, that'll do. Let's check out the contracts. What do we got? Target acquisition. Oh, fuck no. Just no. I'm not doing that. Let's have a look. It is against Davian. A target acquisition in the desert. I just don't want to do it. I always lose stuff when I do target acquisition. We can do this base capture. We probably could do with keeping our Federated Suns rep up as high as possible, since we're going to be fighting them as often as we can as well. Yeah, Sarge says we aren't fast enough, and I completely agree with you, Sarge. Like, with one movement pip. No, we can't do it. I mean, I could take the heavies out. They'd be fast enough, but... do I really want to take a Lance of 4 heavies for a 5 skull target acquisition or whatever it was? Oh, it's not 5 skull, it's 4 skull. Still. I don't know. I don't fancy it. We'll do this base capture first. Although this is only against pirates, so we're not going to see the mech parts we want. Oh, why is everybody still injured? Damn. I suppose there's ship upgrades I should be doing that I probably haven't done. At the moment, I've got Gromulus and Sarge both injured, are they? Oh, no, Sarge is there, so Sarge can go there. Minobu. We need a mech for Buzzkill. Why do we need a mech for Buzzkill? What's going on here? Oh yeah, because Ryland's injured, so Buzzkill's where Ryland would be, and that means it's the Stalker 3H in that slot. Although I want someone with heat vent for that, so we'll put Catch in that, Buzzkill in that, Sarge in that, and Minobu in that. Okay, so that, I mean, that's another major problem I've got is I currently only have one of my hot environment pilots available, and I'm fighting in deserts. This is not ideal. So we'll do this one, and then we'll move on because, well, I can't pull off that target acquisition mission anyway, and 2, I haven't got the pilots for this kind of environment available right now, so we need to give them time to recover. But we'll have a crack at this. It's a base capture. We'll see how it goes. We can always pull out if it's too nasty. Yeah, I've got all the Stalkers, Alto. There's 3 different Stalker variants in my Lance here. It's just the way it's gone. We just seem to be encountering a lot of Stalkers and getting the salvage for Stalkers. I'm still looking forward to finding more pieces of a Night Star. If I can get a whole Night Star, that'll be nice. It's a new mech. Well, to be fair, 2 of the Stalkers that I'm currently using are new to the mod as well. So in the vanilla, there's only the Stalker 3F, isn't there? We do have one of those, but then I've got 2 4Ns and a 3H, which are all different. Nexus says, hey, looks like another medbay party crew happening. One bad mission or a series of unfortunate events? Yeah, no, not really. It's just pilot injuries being picked up here and there along the way. And because everywhere I've been travelling to is quite close together, they've not really had that long to heal up. But yeah, we've not had any disasters. Not yet. Not so far today. Right. Oh, it's this map. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll just go through this little pass.
Confirmed. Coordinates received. I get you. On the move.
Sarge, that
Affirmative.
that does not sound innocent in the slightest.
Confirmed.
I've got one Nexus. What's that in? It's in Whatever Buzzkill's in right now. Yeah, so I've got 1 injury avoidance cockpit. There you go, cockpit mod plus in that mech.
Standing by.
But as you probably know by now, I do generally prefer the comms units for the extra resolve.
Moving out.
But I don't have that many of those either, to be honest. $85 tonner there. Oh, let me guess. Is that going to be another Stalker? Are we going to be adding yet more Stalker parts to our collection? Let's find out.
Got a lock.
Yep. Welcome to Battle Stalker 3025, where Battle Stalker, Stalker Stalker, Battle Stalker.
How's it going? Consider me there.
Alto says, managed to get a catapult A1 today, currently running 4 archers. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, the Stalker A1's awesome. I've never managed to get a whole one of those yet. But I would like one. Obviously, I remember it fondly from the old days of MWO, where it was a death machine with that cloud of missiles. Although we did used to run it with a risky XL engine at one stage. It was still very fun to use, jumping around. Yeah, the Splat Cat. That's it. That's what it was called. The Splat Cat.
Standing by.
Yeah, it doesn't have as many missile hardpoints in this. I think it's only got 4 missile hardpoints rather than 6. So you can't quite full-on Splat Cat it up, which is a shame. I wish it had 6. I'd love to do it, you know, the classic way.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Ready for orders.
Alto says, still a face ripper with 4. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Although, I used the Jägermech 6A for doing that job. I've used that with 4 SRM6s many times. So, yeah, that was already something that could be done. So I was hoping the 1A gave a slightly different option by having more missile hardpoints, but unfortunately not.
All weapons are go. Time to earn our money.
What do we got here? Oh, a 100-ton mech and another 85-tonner. Cool. Okay.
Got something you want done? Confirm.
Need to get in these trees, really. Do you know what? I might actually just try to melt this guy's face off. Get him out of the way, because he is spotting for the rest of his lance. And that is a wicked amount of firepower coming out of my Stalker there. Yeah, we've already got some parts of King Crab, haven't we, Sarge? If I remember rightly.
Waiting for orders.
That would be great if it is a King Crab. Do you know what? I might just try to find out with this sensor lock here. Come on, King Crab, King Crab, King Crab.
I've got a sensor lock.
Damn it. Oh, that's new, though. That's new. So it's not a King Crab, which is what we wanted, but an Atlas AS7LL. So let's assume that's a Liao variant. It would seem that way. Comes with an 8010, 2 large lasers, a medium laser, an LRM-15, and an SRM-4. So they've downgraded the LRM launcher and upgraded some lasers by the looks of things. Beast. Okay.
What's up, boss?
So we'll be trying for the headshot on that at some point.
I copy.
That's cool. At least we've seen something new. I don't think we've seen one of these before on this playthrough.
Full complement on the enemy.
I think they're fairly rare.
Waiting for orders.
Confirmed.
On it.
Oh god. I think we upset it.
Damage minimal.
Yes, Commander. Roger that.
I need to lose some heat with Buzzkill, so I'm just going to sense lock.
Sensors locked on.
I know he only had 1 evasion pip, but screw it. Oh, oh, he gets to go again already, does he? Right. It's even more of a good job that I did sense lock it now, because he might have been out of my sight range had I not have.
Yes, Commander. On my way. Giving them everything I've got.
Right, well, that pretty much confirms that that other 85-tonner is also a stalker, with that cloud of missiles coming out of it. I'm left in no doubt. Sarge, let's keep your distance.
Aye, aye.
Since we can't get in cover, we'll use the fact that he can't see you as our defense. That'll do.
Copy that.
Try to knock him down, and then we can start going for some headshots, maybe. Right, that's 1 pilot injury.
Reporting critical hit.
Should be 2 pilot injuries now with the knockdown. Okay, let's keep a track on that. Harry says Atlas looks sweet in that paint job. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Or maybe because it's like dark or something. Everything looks better at night, doesn't it?
Standing by.
Right, Minobu. Let's keep distance still. And we're going to go for the head. 4%, because Minobu is not a very experienced pilot, bless him. So that's going to suck. We'll try. We'll try. You never know. You might get lucky. No, not that lucky.
Go time. Ready to get it on.
Buzzkill. Go for the sensor lock again. Oh, he's getting up already. God damn. My only opportunity at shooting him in the head was with 4% chances. That is just typical. Oh god, he's looking at us now. Right,
Commander? Copy that.
Okay. I think we'll perhaps go for a breaching shot, headshot attempt with Sarge here, because he's braced. He's got bulwark as well. So let's go for a precision strike. Aim for the head. Just firing one PPC, so this won't kill him, even if it does hit where we want. But it didn't. God damn it. He's going to die to the CT, isn't he? Well, he's still got quite a lot of center torso left.
Good to go.
Right, Minobu, I guess, since he's not got cool shot mastery, we won't shoot at the Atlas with him. We'll start work on this Stalker instead.
Target acquired. Hell, yes.
No mention of the AS7LL in Sana. Are you sure about that? Is it AS7L? Is there an extra L in there by accident? I don't know.
Standing by.
Harry, what do you know about the AS7LL? Where's it come from?
Location confirmed.
Sarge says most likely LL stands for large lasers. Yeah, that would make sense, especially in light of the loadout. Right, we're trying for the headshots. Come on, Buzzkill. You've got 8 lasers to work with here. We need 2 of them to hit the head.
Acknowledged.
Looked promising, but goddamn, we killed the CT.
Hostile eliminated.
No. Oh well, we're only getting one piece of that then. I haven't seen a 75-ton Charger in this, Infernal. Are you sure you're not confused there?
Receiving.
Or is it just that I've not seen it? Seen a 75-ton Stalker, but not a Charger.
Affirmative.
Oh, there's one in another mod, right? Okay, I see. Oh, you can't talk to me about other mods, Infernal. I only know this one.
Yes, Commander. On the move. Copy that.
It adds a 75-ton Charger variant tagged Punchbot. Right,
Ready for
okay.
orders.
Well, and that's just a made-up one, is it?
On the move. Affirmative.
No retreat.
Yes, Commander. Acknowledged.
Is it non-canon? Is what I'm asking. It doesn't sound very canon to me. But then again, you never know with Battletech, do you? There could be a punch bot.
I think I hit something good.
Hello, Pika. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that'll exist in Rogue Tech. Doesn't everything exist in Rogue Tech? Like, that's just like everything thrown in together. This is not Rogue Tech, though.
That was a a big hit.
This is Battletech Extended 3025. Try it. It's cool. Right, so I'm guessing that other thing's a stalker as well. But I've got to deal with this one first.
Moving out.
It's the basic hold charger mod. Okay. Yeah, but that probably is in Rogue Tech as well, though, isn't it, Infernal? It's probably all in there.
Roger. Now that hit something good.
And another stalker. Okay, stalkers everywhere. Oh god, that hurts.
I'm under heavy fire. Orders.
What are we going to do? I think I need to move Sarge forward, actually. It's time for some tanking from Sarge.
Moving to position.
Everyone else is getting pretty mashed up by these stalkers everywhere.
Target confirmed.
Oh, now you can hit the head. Too bloody late. We lost out on the headshot on the Atlas. We don't need more stalkers, do we? We've got more than enough stalkers at this point. Currently, right, if someone was to take a screenshot of this, we have 6 stalkers all in one shot. This really does make the mod look like it's all about stalkers. It isn't. There are lots of other mechs in this. It's not just stalkers. I just happen to have 4 stalkers. Backup stalkers for the stalkers. I have got some backup stalkers for the stalkers though, haven't I, Sarge? I've got at least 2 stalker 4Ps in the mech bay.
Receiving you.
You've got to have backup stalkers for your stalkers.
Copy.
Right, can we just kill something? Oh, this mech's not going to die, is it? Might actually try shooting the side torso out deliberately, just to strip its weapons. So.
Oh yeah.
Pika says, "You mean this isn't planned?" Well, I just happen to have found a lot of stalker parts. I don't tend to bother worrying about taking Victors or Awesomes that much, so I've chosen to take stalker parts over those. But also I have encountered a lot of stalkers, to be fair, and therefore I've ended up with an assault lance that consists of 4 stalkers right now. There are lots of other things in the mod as well, though.
Roger.
I'm currently I'm hunting pieces of a Night Star, so I've got we encountered one a while back. I've got 2 pieces of a Night Star right now, and I'd love to be able to finish it off.
Roger that.
So then we'll have something that isn't a stalker to use.
Good to go. I copy.
Ah yes, and we're also working on a king crab. That's right. And I think although we're only going to get 1 piece of that Atlas variant, we'll take that just because it's an Atlas. You never know, we might see more in the future, and we might actually get lucky enough to get 3 bits of it next time we see one by headshotting it.
Roger that.
Ah, Harry is finally back to us with information on the Atlas LL. He says, so apparently the Atlas LL is right from the original 3025 book under the Atlas It isn't a variant, it's more of a modification. Okay, so yeah. Like Sarge suggested, the LL probably just stands for large laser, doesn't it? And that would make sense. Actually, I need to stay back with Buzzkill because his right torso's
Roger.
really about to pop off. 12 armor remaining on it. So we'll just stay at large laser range. Zap away at this guy now he's down.
Roger that.
I was just saying that probably means, in light of what Harry said, Sarge, I was just saying that probably means you're right about the LL standing for large laser. Since it's just an Atlas variant. Just a refit, sorry, rather than a variant. Harry says the mod does include apocryphal mechs, whatever that means. "31 hit points remaining on the center." Right, come on. You got this, Sarge. Finish him off.
Locked on.
Objective complete. You're clear to move on.
So Harry says apocryphal means not strictly canon, but has a source somewhere like a Mech Warrior video game or something. Or maybe one of the novels or something? Yeah. Okay.
Move into position.
Are there going to be more targets? Kind of feel like this mission should be done now, but
Moving to
there
position.
could be more stuff.
Roger that. Digging in.
Oh crap. Yeah, but there's going to be more stuff. Because we stepped on the objective and the mission didn't end. So I'm guessing they'll come from over here-ish somewhere.
Heads up, Commander. You've got
Oh, here we go.
contacts inbound.
They will fight from this patch of trees this time. Well, the Roughneck's made up by PGI, isn't it? So yeah, I'd assume that counts.
Yes, Commander. On my way. Double time.
Hey there. On it.
Right, what are we up against? 80, 80, 80. 380 tonners so far.
Ready to
I
get
wonder
it
if there's
on.
a fourth mech in that group too.
Roger. Full speed.
Receiving you.
This could be nasty if they're all AC-20 armed. Oh god. look at that bloody evasion. Oh, I'm never hitting that, am I? I guess I'll just brace instead. Glad I did. Oh no. Oh god, this is gonna hurt Minnow Boot.
Losing armor.
Are they all victors? We fought a million stalkers with our million stalkers, and now time for a million victors. Oh, there's a 90 tonner back there. Cool. Okay,
Waiting for orders.
that is good.
Location confirmed.
Can we go nuts and just straight up nail this guy immediately? Oh no, only the large lasers can reach. Screw it, we'll do it anyway. So only 2 out of 4 actually hitting the CT there. Not really what we were hoping for.
Standing by. Affirmative.
Come on, Sarge, wreck him. See, that's how you do it. That is how you do it.
Hostile removed.
Right, so that's 1 down. Okay, this guy's an awesome. Fair enough. Minnow booze. So screwed. I'm glad I braced with him. Look at his armor levels.
Taking heavy heat, Commander.
And he's showing that side because his left side was already screwed. So, yeah, now he's just generally screwed everywhere. Alright. Minnow boo, run away. Oh man, what can I do with him? Can't actually get very far. Oh, that's better. Yeah, let's just sprint around the corner for now. We'll re-engage with him if we get the opportunity, assuming that the enemy can't see us. Okay, that's got to be a Highlander. I definitely just saw that 90-ton mech jump.
Armor's holding, Commander.
And then it looked like he fired an AC-10 and some missiles, so probably just the Highlander 733.
Need something, Chief?
I think unfortunately we've only got 1 piece of that so far. Because stuff went wrong, didn't it? And we didn't manage to get... Yeah, it's just... So maybe if I get the headshot on it. But then again, there was the Atlas piece I wanted to take. Oh man, so many things that I want. Right, let's shoot this Victor. I think...
Confirmed.
Remove AC-20 mechs first. So Alto's saying, yeah, a large laser Atlas makes sense. Company's trying to turn the Atlas into something close to the Atlas K without lost tech parts.
Orders.
Right, torso's looking bad. Very bad. Right, well, what if we try to fight at extreme range then and just show our left?
Affirmative. Engaging. Reporting critical hit.
Now what? I want to smash that guy up.
Waiting for orders. Good to go.
Guess we'll use Sarge. I don't want to move Sarge close enough to be in melee range. But I do want him further forward than Catch. And I don't want to use Catch now. Dilemmas. So unfortunately that means moving Sarge a little bit closer than I wanted to. But we're going to try to drill this CT out. One of them went off target. Still hit the mech,
Critical
but
hit, Commander.
2 out of 3 in the center isn't bad. Ah, they've shot at Catch anyhow. Never mind.
Losing lots of armor. Orders.
Can we re-engage with Minobu, I wonder? Well, let's hope I'm far enough away that they can't see me. And nothing's shown as having sensor lock. Elite Brawler, Elite Vanguard, Elite Gladiator. Okay. Shoot this guy up.
Here we go. Inflicted some heavy damage.
He's a mess now. He's not going to last much longer. What's that awesome up to? Okay, that's good. He's shooting Sarge. That's what we want. Sarge has got a good amount of armor left. I need to save up my resolve now, really. I want to be headshot attempting on that Highlander as much as I can. Right. Let's shoot these missiles into the side arc of this Victor, and hopefully he'll go down.
Got it.
Good stuff. Right.
Enemy
Getting
down.
to the awesome is going to be a bit of a problem because he's backed off around the corner and he's probably just going to throw LRMs at us as long as this Highlander's providing line of sight. So the Highlander is what we'll go for next. Not had a chance to save up as much resolve as I would like for this, but
Victorious. Show them what you've got.
how's Sarge looking? He's all right. Oh, we got a heat bank in that arm. Okay.
Aye, aye.
Right, buzzkill. Let's reserve buzzkill.
Holding for tactical advantage.
So a lot of missiles between these two mechs. Right, how's Sarge looking for armor now? He's still okay, just the left arm a little bit dinged up. Stability, not great. Right, let's go for a precision strike though. We're going to have to drop one of those PPCs. And we'll go for the head. Come on. Come on, Sarge. Nope. One whiff and one leg shot by the looks of things.
Okay, that hurt. Standing by. Confirmed.
Alright, let's try with buzzkill. 4 large lasers. Come on. Just get one. Just one would be a start. Nothing. Just not my day for headshots, is it?
Standing by. Acknowledged. Copy.
Sarge says, hey, my mech was still shaking from all those missile hits. Sounds like a reasonable excuse, to be honest. I'll give you that. Yeah, we're going to end up trashing this guy through the CT at this rate, aren't we?
Standing by.
Oh, well.
On my way. Acknowledged.
Commander. Coordinates received. Hard hit there.
Sarge's getting a little bit dinged up now. Yeah, I think it's time to leave Catch at the front. Which arm is it? Left arm, okay. Hide the left arm then.
Affirmative. Inflicted some heavy damage.
Alto says it's those shielding flanges on the side of the cockpit. Makes it a bitch to hit the head at the best of times, Sarge. That's on the Highlander. I'll do a zoom in for those that are wondering what he's talking about. There we go. You see that? Yeah, see that stuff? Guarding his cockpit from the sides. Right,
Commander?
knock him down with missiles? No. He's not taking enough stability damage, this guy. He keeps getting rid of it every turn. And yeah, we're just going to have to settle for one piece of salvage out of this, I think. Because we're just not getting the headshot. And we're not able to knock him down either.
Critical hit, Commander.
Harry says that's just to stop him panicking when the car goes past. Nice. It's not a horse, Harry.
Moving to position. Engaging.
Right, fall on your ass, finally. Come on. Oh, come on. Alright, he is falling though. One PPC was enough. Right, so that's one pilot injury so far out of however many we're going to need because he's an elite guy as well. Ugh. Right, what am I protecting on Buzzkill? Right torso. Crap.
Roger that.
Headshots, Buzzkill. Headshots. Come on.
Engaging with target.
CT destroy. Ah.
Target eliminated.
Game does not want me to have Highlanders, does it? Alright, what are you going to do now, Awesome? You've got nobody spotting for you. You have to get stuck in yourself.
Waiting for orders. Good to go.
Harry says it wasn't a stalker. You knew this would happen. Yeah, that's right. So it's only stalker parts that I'm allowed to have, apparently. At least on this playthrough.
Good to go. Move order received.
Sarge says, well, he was in the right spot for a nut shot.
Waiting for orders.
Yeah.
Position confirmed. Reserving action.
Come on, Mr. Awesome. Come around the corner. Here we go. Alright, at least he's shooting what I wanted him to shoot. That's working out. Everyone's getting a little bit worn down by this point. Round 22. And we fought 2 Lancers of Assault Mechs.
Receiving you. On it.
Nice, 3 solid hits there.
Yes, Commander.
Commander. Copy that. Aye, aye. On the move.
Ah, crap. Too hot. Damn these guys that don't have call and vent. Yeah, let's rip a side torso off then.
Acknowledged.
Reduce his firepower.
Scored a critical hit.
Let's get this done.
Locking on target. Critical hit, Commander.
What are you going to do, Awesome? Don't run away. Come back.
I'm gonna need a minute.
No, not an injury on catch.
Took a hard hit there.
Ah. I've already got too many of my hot environment pilots injured. We
Receiving
keep getting injured. I think we were travelling after this contract anyway, weren't we?
taking the shot.
Ah, that was some good shooting.
Target's taking a critical hit.
Yes, Commander. Giving him everything.
Okay, surely he's dead now. There's nothing left of him, and this is a shed load of missiles. There we go. Right, now to
Hostile elite.
pick through our disappointing salvage. Ugh.
Mission successful.
Didn't manage to get anything that I wanted. Well, not a good amount of salvage out of anything I wanted. So we wanted good salvage from the Atlas, and we only got one piece. And then the Highlander, and we only got one piece. So, never mind. Now you said that, Sarge, you're never allowed to miss another headshot. Once you get to gunnery 10. Okay, so the Atlas LL is a non-standard variant that is occasionally seen amongst the success estates, replacing the medium lasers in the arms with the large version, making it even more efficient at long-range support. Fair enough. So this has got 1 ballistic, 5 energy, 2 missile, and 4 support slots. Interesting. That's cool. And yeah, so far we only have one piece of the Highlander 733 as well. So we would have had a whole one if we'd managed to get a headshot on that, but it wasn't to be. So we'll take the Atlas part, we'll take the Highlander part, and then we could complete an awesome. Yeah, I know. Let's look at the weapons. Gyros? No. Okay. So our options here are: do we take a part of a Stalker? I mean, there is a whole Stalker 3H up for grabs there. You never know. We might get lucky if we take one piece. We could get the other 3 on the roll. Unlikely, but I don't want the Victors, even though these are new Victor variants. I just no interest in them. They're terrible. Or we could complete the awesome. I'm kind of tempted to complete the awesome, to be honest, since we just missed out on doing it in a previous mission. And yeah, we'll go for that and we'll roll. We could sell the awesome, yeah. I think for now I'll probably keep it because we only have 4 assault mechs so far, so probably will be fine to have an awesome as a spare. I'll probably make it a spare long-range missile mech. Ryland says, sell the awesome and upgrade the med bay so we can have cooler parties. Put some mirror balls in there and disco lights, say. We could maybe do disco lights by having different lasers shooting everywhere, but they might hurt people. Alto says, SRM cuddle mech. Well, I do normally love brawlers, Alto, but this mod, like the AI tweak to it, makes long range a bit more viable. I found going with brawlers that the enemy just like runs away from you and sensor locks and just smashes you to pieces with long range missiles. So I found I need some long range firepower of my own. Right, let's go to the mech bay. So I don't have enough time for another mission now. So what I'll do is I'll just potter about in the mech lab for a bit, build this awesome, and then we'll end. Oh, that looks kind of cool. We'll go with that paint job. Now let's see what we can do with this. The thing I'm really lacking is LRM launchers. I don't have enough 20s. We'll have to make do with 15s. I wonder, can I actually get 4 15s in? That's probably a bit ridiculous, isn't it? Well, I mean, technically we can do it. And then heat sinks. Kind of works, I suppose. I don't have LRM 20s, in case you're wondering, why are you using 20s? I literally have none left. Do I even have anything worth putting in here? No, I really don't. I've got 1+1 melee hit gyro. Well, this thing is never going into melee range. Excuse me. Yeah, that will do, I guess. And yeah, we can just keep this as a backup LRM mech in case the stalker gets damaged in between things. I'm sure there'll be some flashpoints at some point. I'll do. Could drop the armor on the arms for more heat sinks. I could, Alto. That's right. I could. I don't want to though because I do tend to get hit, and I like the arms being there as protection. Because I use the coolant vent ability a lot, I find I can get away with the heat level that will be at. Should be all right. It's the same heat efficiency as this Stalker 3H, for example, and that works out fine. Right, I think that will do. So we've got the 4P building, and we've got the awesome 8R building that we've just got. Let's have a look at storage. Let's just see what we're close to with the assault mechs. So we've got one piece of the Atlas RS. That's a shame because I really want to get a whole one of those. And then we've got one piece of the Atlas LL, 3 pieces of the King Crab, so that's very close. 2 pieces of the Night Star 10C, and that's why we're in this area hunting for that, but we need to fight Davian. It's apparently very rare for Davian, which is our best chance of finding it. Better than it being extremely rare. 1 piece of the 733P, 2 pieces of the 733C, 2 pieces for the 733, and then a couple of bits of Stalker, Awesome 8Q, 8V, and Victor bits. Okay, so yeah, Highlanders is possible. The next time we encounter one, we could get a whole Highlander. And same with the King Crab, same with the Atlases really, if we get the headshot and we've taken 3 pieces of salvage. So not looking too bad. Just got to keep doing the missions and encountering the right kind of stuff, haven't we? And then of course, you know, try to take them apart without wrecking them completely. Right, I will travel. Let's leave ourselves somewhere for next time. So do I want to go to Merlin? Or do I want to bypass it for Middale? What's here? No, we certainly don't want to stop there. Jansen's hold, not high enough. It's only 3.5. I don't know. It's on the way. Screw it. We'll travel through there. We can always leave immediately if there's nothing worth us doing, can't we? It's another shop to check, I suppose. Your service on our behalf has been exemplary, Commander. My government wishes me to convey their gratitude. Perhaps we should formalise the bonds between us with an alliance. No. I don't think so. Sorry, Federated Sons. We're looking to attack you because we want bits of a mech that you have. I don't think an alliance is going to work out. Not right now, anyway. Oh yeah, and I've got a buttload of pilot injuries, haven't I? So I wanted to do some travelling in the hope that people come back from their injuries. And I'm forgetting the other thing. I need to stop. Everybody stop. Stop. Ship upgrades. Have I actually got one building? No, I haven't. So, yeah. I keep forgetting to do this. There's so much needs doing. Right, med bay is clearly the thing that I'm doing right now. Since we've got injuries everywhere. That'll do. I don't know if it drops into the faction store actually, Infernal. I literally have no idea about that. I mean, one thing I can say is, like, from playing my off-stream career as well, I've never seen bits of that in the store, or you know, another special assault mech that can be found. Well, there's some variants, but yeah. So Harry says it doesn't. Davian don't want to sell the few that they have. Yeah, no, who can blame them? Ryland says, yes, medbay. Yeah, that was long overdue, wasn't it? I think actually everyone's going to be fit and healthy by the time we arrive in Merlin, which is going to be nice. Harry says Alliance stores sell rarer stuff. Okay.
We've arrived at our destination, Commander.
I've never seen a piece of Night Star in a store ever. Right, so there is no store here. So I was saying half the point of me going here was, there's another shop to check. No, there isn't. There's no shop here. Should have checked that. It's probably uninhabited or something, isn't it? And what do we got? I can't be bothered to do the 3 skull. That's really not going to be worth it. Might do that. If I'd have upped my rep with the Taurians, because the Taurians hate Davian. If I had higher rep with the Taurians, it'd be easier for me to find missions against Davian, wouldn't it? So perhaps that's something to do next time. Because I can't do these higher level Taurian missions right now. And they're probably exactly the kind of things that I want to be doing to find this Night Star bit by fighting Davian. Anyway, in the meantime, I might just do this clandestine research mission next session, even though it's only 3.5. The payout looks pretty good, so it might actually be a decent mission with some tougher stuff. And it will cover my expenses of travelling around and buying new med-based stuff. But that will happen next time. For now, it's time to end the stream, but I will be back in about 2 hours' time for the Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2 stream, where I'm playing the Imperial campaign. That's still going well. We're not dead yet. It's a very long campaign from what I can gather as well, so loads of stuff to do with that, and yeah, I'm definitely really enjoying it, so I'm looking forward to playing that in a bit. So yeah, pop along if you want to see what that's all about. It's well worth it. It's interesting, and I've even named some of the ships after some of you lot, some of my subs. So for example, the one I keep bringing up that I think is an awesome name for a ship is the Ghost of Nexus. I think that makes an awesome ship name. But yeah, so that's it. That's in about 2 hours' time. If you want more Battletech, obviously I'll be back again, same time tomorrow, 3 p.m. UK time, till about nowish. So come down and see that as well. Thanks very much to Rylan for the resubscribing. Really appreciate that, mate. You're a top man. And thanks for everyone for watching. Really appreciate all of you. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget, give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down depending on what you thought, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. For now, I'm out. Thanks again, everyone, and I'll see you next time.